goal is to make one person smile. If I can make one person smile from my videos, I did my job. A smile is free. A smile is healthy. And most importantly, I want to give history. When I look at other channels and stuff like that, and this is no diss to anybody, but I've seen people get 15, 20,000 views. They don't really respond to they subscribers, and they literally on camera say, hold on, wait a minute, I don't know, let me find out. And I'm like, wow, nothing wrong with it. At least you honest. But really,
right?
Where I sit back and like, what? Listen, I only got 500 views this time, but you got 10. That's cool. But I did it for me. It is an scapegoat, and I love talking to y'all chat. And just to piggyback off what you said, Mr. Thing, hey Enzo, and anybody in the chat as well, you can hit any of us up on IG, and we will definitely give you our tools and how we do this entire content. It doesn't matter your niche, but I will help you out as well.
Word.
And I hope that answered your question, Mr. Thing.
No, it sure did. And when I had mentioned I want to piggyback off of something, this is very, very, very important. Be yourself. Be you. You said it earlier, and that's why I wanted to piggyback off of that, because I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this is such a weird thing to say. When you're a kid, you want to be liked and loved by everybody and have a lot of friends and all that stuff. And when you get older, we're all taught, like, I'm grown, I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm a grown ass man, I don't care what nobody say. That is true only to a certain extent, and I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain it. Jay said, well, some people don't like my motto, but there's people that do. So if you don't like it, oh well. And I agree with that. But watch this. I have a small business. I'm a small business owner. I've had this business for a little bit over a decade. I'm a mover. I have a moving company, right? I have to be professional around my customers. My customers are very cool, sweet. I get tipped well and all that good stuff. But my point is, I still have to be professional around my customers. I'm not, what you're seeing here, this is real Derek. This is real me right here. This is real me. But when I'm working, I'm professional, like flat out. That's not me being fake. I'm being professional. Do you see what I'm saying? I still crack my jokes. In the back of the moving truck, I got portable speakers and I be blasting my music and all that stuff. I play clean music, whatever. But I still have to put on a face when I'm working, as we all do.
Code switching. Code switching. You all know what code switching is, bro.
But I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, but here on this platform, man, you can literally let your hair down, man. And if somebody don't like it, man, they can move on. They can move on to the next video. But right here, be yourself. Please do not turn on this camera and go start acting unless you're an actor. And if that's what you do, then, word. But other than that, like, be yourself. Like, be yourself. That's the most authentic and the most creative thing you can do on this platform is actually be you.
You know what a good bit of it is too, though, is that, for what it is we do and what it is we watch and how things go on out here, there's a lot of sheep. There's a lot of sheep out here, bro. There's a lot of people who like to just follow the trends. And, from that perspective, it's like, when you come across someone authentic who may not hold the same type of, like hype beast type of opinion on something, you know what I'm saying? And they saying something that's out of the status quo. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, he corny, bro. Like, how are you gonna say that? Like, why is he like that instead of this? But a lot of these people out here, they are afraid sometimes to go against the status quo.
Yo.
What I miss?
No, sorry, man. Yo, no hype. Hey,
What I miss? I'm in the car right now trying to talk to y'all.
You're on the moon according to no height.
Yo, my man said, "Where are your kicks talking to us from the moon?" TF. The freak?
Is that what I sound like? Is that what I sound like right now?
No, we can hear you, but you sound like an astronaut, like you tapping in from space.
You, brother.
Hey,
appreciate you.
Here you go.
Listen, I tapped in even from space. What's good? I'm Buzz Lightyear and shit.
Pause for a second.
My man is Buzz. My man is wearing his kicks on the moon. He ain't playing. He moonwalking.
Hey.
Braxton 2016. Thank you so much for the. Goddamn, Jay, chill out.
Oh yeah, bro.
Ain't even hear myself, man. Hey, Braxton 2016. Thank you for the super chat, brother. We
Appreciate you.
Hey, brother.
Apollo 13 ass motherfucker.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, Braxton.
We definitely appreciate you for tapping in.
Yes.
Buffoonery and all the above.
We appreciate you.
Yo, Jimmy said, bro, it's scuba diving.
Hey. Jacques Cousteau, bro. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I love it.
Hey, where you get that? You found that imploded sub down there, man. Come on.
Hey, listen. I go where these motherfuckers scared to go. All right? Yeah. Indiana Jones and shit out here, bro.
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and shit.
Hey, it's good to be breaking in with my brothers tonight, man, on a random Monday night, man.
Yes.
Hey, man. Yo, tap that like button, man. Smash that like button, man. Yeah, show some love in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all rocking in on us on a random Monday night. You can never tell when we gonna get it in on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe up, man. Subscribe up to us. Show us some love. We appreciate it, man. I mean,
Mr. Think Impossible, Jay Elevate, man. Tap, share, like.
Hey, we have to get on Perp. Now, Perp owes us a YouTube channel from November 23rd.
Same.
Is it November 23rd?
Oh no, he did hit me with the shame from the moon.
Shame.
Oh.
Shame.
Bro,
Shame, I know your
name. I heard my man E.T. and said, "Hey, help me sing this shame signal, bro."
Hey, beam it down.
Hey, yo, Louis Soulfly said. He said he sounded like he's taking one small step for mankind and one giant step for sneakers.
Man.
My man is putting the kicks on the moon. Moon hype.
Hey, yo, chat, real quick, man. Help us. It's not today. It's past already. But help us wish Jay Elevate a belated birthday, man. He just gave us, speaking of the moon, he just gave us another revolution around the moon. So, hey,
happy belated birthday, my brother.
Birthday, brother, man. We hope that you truly enjoyed it, man, and you got everything that your heart desired, my brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for the birthday wishes, man. Like that was dope. I was like, yeah, man, that made my day, man. For real.
That boy said an extra year of life, one less hair follicle.
Yep. Girl, come and braid my hair.
Ooh. Come on and braid my hair.
Hey,
lick back.
Hey, nah, hold on a second. I gotta get on Jay for a minute. Jay,
I'm here. I'm waiting.
Y'all seen this flu game video, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Why his legs look like uncooked chicken, bro?
No.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
No.
I'm dark chocolate cow. Nah, bro. Put some seasoning on that. You live in Florida. You ain't got no color to them legs. What's wrong with you?
Whoa.
Come on,
your
bro.
legs look like bear batter.
Nah.
No, not bear batter.
Man.
Where your kicks? Listen. I am the
darkest bro. You work in a dungeon. You work in a dungeon, bro.
Hey, that ain't just his legs is that color. That boy whole body's that color.
Man.
Hey, nah, Jay, I got your back, man.
Even the Chad know I'm the darkest one on the panel. Come on, man.
Hey, that boy.
Everybody know that. Come on, Chad. Tell them the truth, Chad.
They say that boy look like powder, man.
See, I ain't say all that. I ain't say all that now. Shoot. I ain't go that far.
That boy said lightning bolts come from his fingers.
Damn. I ain't go that far.
No, but you know what? I'm gonna build a GoFundMe to get some color to Jay Elevate. We're gonna get him some.
What's that?
And we're gonna get him some sun therapy.
What was that? Hold up. What was that lotion called where you put it on and made your skin darker? Hawaiian Tropic.
I don't know what kind of Hawaiian Tropic you be using out there.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Listen. The girls used to use that joint back in the day when they needed a tan. You know them joints where they look like brown orange. They put that shit on. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, all right, for example, you know people that do them fitness competitions and they get the spray tan.
Mr. Thing is trying so hard to have your back on this, but you're not giving him no ammo at all, man. He's just sitting there like, I got nothing, brother.
All right, don't worry. I'm gonna have it for Saturday. Don't worry.
Oh, you're talking about bronzing tan.
Bronzer. There we go.
Bronzing spray.
There we go. Thank you.
The chat know I'm the darkest one on the panel.
The darkest. Yo, Enzo got a question. Which one of you will be going for the brick by brick?
Yeah, I already said I'm going for
all of you.
Everybody.
Yeah, man. Look.
We try to build. That's how we built our collection with some bricks. On top of some
I'm gonna tell you what, your boy just got some news tonight. Oh, I can't wait to share.
All right. Pause, please. To everybody in the chat that just wished me that happy birthday, for real, I appreciate y'all and many blessings back to y'all. I'm glad we are able to share today with each other. For real.
Salute. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna bring out some moon dust bricks. How about that?
Oh man, you going way back in the closet, huh? Yeah. Show us what you got.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm going for them, and if I miss, I'm selling bricks to grab the brick.
I like that.
Hey, listen, we were talking about this earlier. Where your kicks, man? The resale price, man, on these bad boys is coming down.
Yeah.
I was telling Mr. Thing Impossible, it started out at $1,500, then it dropped down to $1,250, and now they're at a rock bottom price of $850 for early pairs for resale.
I still think though you probably won't see them no lower than 500, and then they'll start to creep back up.
So do you think? At this point, let's just say, let's put them in a foot race, with pun intended, of course, with the Union Ones. Which one wins out from a resale perspective?
If we go 85 high Union Ones and brick by bricks.
No, you're cheating. We're just going Union 1 versus the brick 4. Which one wins? Come on, Stradamus, put the turban on.
Stradamus ain't here right now. He sleeps.
Oh, he actually sleeps?
He sleeps?
I thought he'd be meditating day and night.
Well, you know.
All right, we got chat saying brick force.
Honestly, I mean, listen, I could have said guaranteed if they didn't recover them 2,000 pairs, but you know,
that's a tough one.
It is tough. It is tough to think about that, to be honest with you, because you know you're talking about a union that a lot of people were able to get their hands on, and I kind of have a feeling there's going to be a decent amount of people that are going to be able to get their hands on these brick by bricks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's more pairs out there than people suspect there are. I think you might see quite a few W's like you did on the Union Chicago Shadows, to be honest with you. As far as which one will do better than the other, I think over time the Union will eventually outdo it.
Union over the Brick 4. Okay, so
I think it will.
That's a really hard one I gave you. So now I'm gonna make it a little bit harder. Pause.
Damn.
Now let's give you those top three. Let's give you the Union 1 versus the Brick 4 versus the SB4. Winner takes all. Who you got?
Which SB4?
The one that's coming out this month.
The Navy.
The Midnight Navy?
Yeah, the Navy.
So say that again. The Union?
The Union 1 versus the Brick 4 versus the SB4 Navy. For this month. Give me ranking order.
I would go at number 3, Midnight Navy.
First?
I said at number 3. At number 3, I would go Midnight Navy.
Okay.
I would say at number 2, it would be the Brick by Bricks, and then number 1 be the Unions.
Okay.
Now.
You adding more, or are you just saying now?
Yeah.
Right.
We were all waiting.
Did I lose you?
Did we lose him?
Yeah, the satellite lost him on the moon. All right, so here's the thing, right? And Mr. Think Impossible and I were talking about this earlier, Jay. So you have the SB4, right? Which we've seen before. And so, it's nothing new, right? It's a reiteration of what already dropped back in, was it 22?
23? 23? 23?
23. I
Okay.
think.
23.
So now we're just having a new spin, right? We've never seen the Union 1 Chicago Shadows before. We've damn sure never seen, there he is, live direct from the moon, folks. We've damn sure never seen the Brick 4s, right? Those two right there are unicorns.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Damn it.
I tried, Perp. I tried.
I was so close.
Perp, I tried.
Oh, wait.
What you trying to do?
Got him.
Got his ass. Got him. Oh, we finally got
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Yes.
Oh, come on, where you think don't be like that?
Oh.
It happened to everybody.
Hey, y'all
Perp, I didn't even say anything. I just gave him the spotlight. I ain't say nothing.
How you did it
It
smooth?
was a fair
Damn.
ish.
Damn. That's all right.
Hey,
That's all
you'll be
right.
the next contestant on that Summer Jam screen.
Hey, that's all right. Listen. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Shoe program.
Yo, my man talked to Denzel on training day. He said, I'm putting shoes on all y'all.
On Pelican Day.
Skips.
That's all right. That's all right.
Oh. Hey, yo, chat, y'all gotta forgive us. We all like 8-year-olds, so I mean.
Yo.
Oh.
And what we talked about earlier, smiling is free.
Yeah, man, it's good for you.
It's
It's healthy.
healthy.
It is healthy for you. It
It
really
don't cost
is.
you nothing.
Oh, snap.
Oh, that was good. We needed that one. Hey, you still
I mean, look, before I got cut off, though, I mean, yeah, you're right. I heard you say the Brick by Bricks is the first time we've ever seen that shoe with that bike air on the back. So that right there, I mean, to me, I still think a lot of people think the Pine Green SB4 is king when it comes to the SB4s. And even then, I think a lot of people would probably put that Friends and Family red pair over top the Midnight Navies.
I agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think that I mean, really, for the Union joints, it all comes down to whether or not they end up releasing on the sneakers app.
Yeah.
You know, I think. I mean, look, let's put it in this perspective with this too, bro. Like they about to drop these Black Cat 4s this year too, and now they throwing Nike Air on the back.
Yeah.
Like, what does that do to the original? What does that do to the original Black Cat 4s? Because apparently Nike Air on the back is king.
You know it's going to be coveted more.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be coveted more.
Absolutely.
But here's the caveat though, because if you look at some of the original, if you look at some of the pairs that have been re-released this year, and you go back and look at the previous year released shoes, a lot of them are doing better on the resale market than what's come out now. So in some cases, the older pair, for whatever reason, holds more weight than the newer pair.
Well, you know where your kicks. Part of that thing is we already know Nike will never give us an exact spec of a sneaker, whether it's a variant of a color, right, within that same color family, whether it's the same, whether it's the molding, the materials, the build. There's always a difference. Nike will never give us an exact spec. So to your point, which is not your point, you're speaking facts. That is absolutely 1000% on target. So that's the reason why the older models more than likely will go up over time. You know what I mean? Purple Haze, that was a dirty question, but here's my opinion. I'm gonna put Unions at 3.
Okay. A little polarizing.
I want to say it another way, but I'm going to say this. SBs at 2. Even though I still, in my heart, feel like SBs can be 1. And the brick by brick is going to be 1. I think Nike should have dropped the red pair over the blue pair, or if not, it's a good thing they didn't, because the orange firewood colorway, they could have been close. But if Nike would have made the blue mostly an upper and less white, then I think the SB would have had a clear winner, in my opinion, because people rave about how comfortable the 4 SB is. They rave about comfortability. Remember, I think we have to go back to what the community has been looking for in 2023 was comfortability. And I still think in 2025, I don't feel like that comfortability factor has left yet. I think comfortability is 1, styling is 2.
Hey Jay, I like the way I like that order you put. Perp and I talked about this earlier. I would actually put the SB on the bottom and as number 3, and there's a caveat. You just mentioned it, but there's a caveat there. Generally speaking, and I know I cannot complete the pack now with this friends and family pair. I don't know. It's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? So if I was to rate those, I would put pine green 1, like Lewis said. I would actually put the pine green, and then I would go the red and then the blue. The red is like unobtainable now. So it drops that navy down for me personally. It does.
Yeah, but I mean, you start messing around with the texture, the materials, the color of the SB4, then you almost turn it into another variation of the SB, and not just a cookie cutter carbon print of the pine greens, because that's all it is.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I think then if you do that and you start messing with the uppers and start layering in different colors and things like that, it becomes its own sneaker. Yeah. And the value of it, the resale value of it, actually goes up higher at that point.
You're right. You're right, Perp, because it's almost like you're constantly creating a one of one, even though it's the SB format.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing too, because look at what they did with the Jordan 4 Thunder Pack. You got Red Thunders, you got the Lightnings, you got the White Thunders. You know, they're supposed to come out with that Blue Thunder pair with the red Jumpman on the back. I think they're supposed to be coming out this year still, or maybe it's getting moved. There's a possible purple one on the way at some point here. I mean, to me, I feel like here's the thing with the SB line is that Pine Green was so good in terms of how you look at it that subsequently, dropping these other colorways is kind of like, it's always like, well, how good is it in comparison to the Pine Green? Now, due to the fact that the red pair is a friends and family and you can't touch it, if you could touch it, would you put it over the Pine Green SB4s?
Yes. Absolutely. It'd be my number one.
Yes. See, as much as I love red, I would disagree. Sometimes
I would keep the
sequel is never as good as the original.
Most of the time, the sequel is never good as the original.
I'm not saying the sequel isn't good, but just something about that original, the way they made it and everything, the way it was set up. Like, to me, here's the other thing about the red pair. I feel like they probably should have gave it a little bit of that sale treatment instead of the white. Instead of the bright white like they did the Midnight Navy.
Well, here's the thing. We still may see some variations of it. I mean, it's still a little early on, so anything is subject to happen between now and then. Another point I wanted to bring up is, and where you kicks, I'm sure you have a lot of insight on this. Think about what's about to happen this month, right? The Brick by Bricks dropping on the 14th, right? Allegedly, we have the SB4s slated to drop on the 18th of this month as well, which is the following week, just 3 days later. But then we also have the Union 1 allegedly about to drop on the exact same day.
So I think
two of the hottest sneakers outside the bricks up against each other on the same day. Potential that those actual SBs will be pushed to next month, become higher and higher and higher at this point, which would probably be a possibility right now. A lot of people.
Well, I think the SB release is skate shop only that day, and the sneakers app release later on.
Well, yeah, the sneakers app release would get pushed to the next month, which would be April.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct.
I mean, you just have too much heat head to head on the same day. That's the thing.
That never stopped them with the 85 highs and doing the foam posit galaxies.
But they didn't drop on the same day though.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, within the same weekend. Yeah, within the same weekend. But yes, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I don't see. That's why I'm wondering, like, how are they going to do that?
Mm-hmm.
You got the skate shops and or sneakers app dropping SB4s, and you're going to try to drop the unions on the same day.
Right.
I don't.
Something has to give.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if unions actually released that day at all, if at all, because I heard that the Chicago Shadow pair we got was actually supposed to be the union exclusive, and there were talks that UNC Midnight Navy pair was supposed to be the more wider release, but for whatever reason there was some delay in getting them all created.
Yeah, go a little bit deeper into that. Pause.
So.
For the chat.
We got Josiah Keys in the building.
Oh,
Josiah
Keys.
Oh, man, since Josiah been around. Damn.
What up, Josiah?
This man rose up like Undertaker, bro, from the dead.
All it took was for you to go to the moon, and Josiah Keys popped up. He said no pause. Ooh, hashtag no pause. Keep it flowing. He said free flow.
He said it's all nasty work. Anybody can get it.
So the blue pair got cut short or undercut out of production, and I know you're about to elaborate on that for your case.
Yeah. So the blue, I don't know what exactly happened as to why the production got messed up, but yeah, the UNC blue with the Midnight Navy upper was supposed to be the actual wider release that we got, and something happened in the production that I haven't been able to pinpoint what exactly it was, but the Chicago Shadows. I mean, look what happened with them. There were people who stood in line out in LA and got their pairs canceled. And then to not necessarily mess up the full timeline of the release, because that just would have been bad. Think with everything else that's going to be releasing out here, they made them the Chicago Shadows kind of a quote unquote worldwide release. Now, granted, I saw a lot of people take W's on Twitter. But I saw a lot of L's happen on Twitter, and there were people who took W's on Twitter who then got their pairs canceled also.
Yo, Jimmy, thank you so much for the $4.99.
Oh yeah,
we appreciate you. Super chat.
Oh yeah,
Jimmy. Resale on the brick by brick will go for in the first week. What do you?
Go ahead and take that perp. Go ahead and take that perp.
Oh man, so given to where it's been a sliding scale with the resale perspective now. Again, as I was mentioning earlier, probably before you hopped in, Jimmy, it started at 1,500, then 1,250. Now they're running at 850 for the Gambit right now for resale. We have a full 2 weeks out actually. We have a full 2 weeks right now almost. No, I'm sorry. We have a full week and a half before they're slated to drop. I predict. From a resale perspective, they'll probably go down around 6. They may dip down to 550, but it'll be very, very split, and then it'll jump right back up. But it all depends on as soon as those pairs that for everybody that hit on Union are actually in hand. That'll dictate, and we're starting to see that with the trajectory right now. Or can I say the backwards trajectory? And then when we get probably about 3 days out before, I'm sounding like Stradamus right now. Clearly I'm not, but he's a lot more accurate than me. But 3 days before the actual go live and drop, it'll drop down to like 650. So we'll see from there. Once those pairs go in hand, because what I'm hearing right now is not only will this be a sneakers app drop, but this will also be a Tier Zero boutique drop as well. So not all Tier Zero boutiques, but a lot of Tier Zero boutiques will be getting this sneaker. So if you all are in neighborhoods with Tier Zero boutiques, I'd start, rubbing a little bit of elbows, popping in, saying what's up, getting a little bit of intel. They may be dropping raffles for them across the country. So stay tuned.
Get ready for that EQ Take This L too.
You know what, fellas? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this with a lot of authority. I'm offended. I'm simply offended. There's no reason in sneaker, god doggone concrete, walking, outsoles, insoles, getting real nasty with it, that the Union is going for more resale than pure classic where it all started. I am absolutely offended. Let me be very clear. This right here, this is an OG.
OG Bobby Johnson.
That Union, it ain't this. That Union ain't built like this. I am highly offended. But you know what? It's all good.
Yeah, but it makes sense though.
Okay, so let's take.
Hold on.
Hold on where you kicks. I'm on a roll here. Hold on. So what you just said right there is nothing's built like this. You are absolutely correct, sir. Nothing is built like that, and we've established that, right? There's no quandary right there. However, Mr. Think Impossible and I talked about this. I know he was about to hop on, but I beat him to it. The difference between what you just had in your hand, pause, versus a Union 1 is a retro of 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 an OG. It's been done multiple times. It will be done multiple times in the future. We have never had a Union 1 Chicago Shadow. First of its kind, one of one. That's the deciding factor as why we see resale that much higher for that Union 1 versus the OG Bobby Johnson.
Well, I got two things. One, Sam Brown up top said Nike did the pine green colors on the 4RM. It's not even exclusive anymore to the SB. He's got a little bit of a point with that, but yeah. There we go. Well, hey, if anybody needs to do a soul swap, there go your donor pair right there.
Bingo.
Now, so what I was going to say, it makes perfect sense that Union is doing better than them breads. And granted, what you said, purpose true, first of its kind, Union Chicago Shadow, right? But I think it goes beyond that. I think it has more to do with the emotion of the situation, because if you notice, it was an up and down roller coaster when it came to them bread 85s. Most people from the get-go didn't necessarily want that shoe when they saw that $250 resale.
And you've been saying that
then they heard it was going to be limited, and people were like, oh, okay. And then they heard it was going to be 10,000 pair limited, and I feel like that turned a lot of people off.
Yeah.
To the point where people were like, you know what? Bump that shoe. All right. Now, let's take a look at the Union Chicago Shadow. Granted, limited shoe, but for the most part, you saw a lot of people actually hit on that shoe. So the feeling of it was, damn, I took an L, but, a lot of people were actually able to get those things in hand. Shout out to them for that.
Yep.
But what Nike did with those 85 highs, you took all that advertising, you put it in our faces, pause, almost daily with all this stuff surrounding the 85 highs, only to say, oh, by the way, you ain't gonna touch this pair though. So not only was it bad, it was banned to Nike's fans. So I think in that aspect, it left a pause, a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, to the point where like, you know what, I don't even need that joint. But these Union joints, they're like, damn, I got a chance to get me a Union, because you saw what happened to the Storm Blues. You saw what happened to the Black Toes. Listen, depending on how you feel about the Beffy Beauty Supplies, I'm not going to come at you for them, but we saw what they did, okay? But in this case here, like, show me a Chicago high that's not done well, number one. And number two, it's like, okay, I missed out on those other two pairs. I'm definitely trying to get this one before they shoot up and end up like the others.
Where your kicks? Let me. What you're saying, I agree with that. I agree with the emotion. I agree with we talked about that $250 price tag. People got turned off. So you explain to me, how's the community more turned on to an Air Jordan 17 paying that stupid $300 price tag for a poker box?
Well, here's the thing. Weren't the 17s usually at that price point anyhow? Because that's just like the foam posits. The foam posits were usually at between that $230 and $250 price. So, it's hard to. It's like, okay, let's back up and put it this way. How do y'all feel sometimes when they drop in these OG 5s at that $225 price point versus $210? I mean, shoot, you got people complaining the fact that they went from $190 to $210, let alone $210, sometimes at $225. So when it's outside the norm of what you usually pay, for example, on an 85 high, which is usually $200, and then the reasoning behind the 250 was, okay, yeah, you took like these scans of old shoes and constructed them together, but in the grand scheme of things, like, would you really give us, except a story, a huge chase for a shoe, and a lot of people upset that they couldn't get their hands on them ultimately, regardless of that price point. That box, what was special about that box? It was stronger. You gave us a stronger cardboard black and red box. Like, listen, if you were one of the lucky ones like Perp that was able to have like this full blown experience to pick up the shoe, listen, there will not be another release, not unless Michael Jordan himself shows up at your house to hand you them joints like you just got selected to the NFL Hall of Fame, bro. It ain't gonna be nothing to top that type of experience where you getting picked up, chauffeured, champagne, shoes presented to you, getting tied for you. You get to walk around in these slippers. You get to talk to the design team. Like, if you get that experience, bro, what? 250? 250 for all that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it a bean right now. Who out here wouldn't pay 250 for that type of experience?
Facts.
Versus, you chased around and took this major L on the shoe.
But I will say this though, people have been complaining about prices, right? But then they stop complaining about prices and they focus more on QA, right? Quality assurance issues with these shoes. Oh, it's too many glue stains. Oh, the stitching's wrong.
Bro, you know what?
But guess what? They're not complaining about this year. That's the only thing people aren't complaining about this year is the quality build of these sneakers.
Tell me you took that L without telling me you took that L. When people try to jump to that right away with the quality's not there. Like, come on, bro. Listen.
Who you playing with right now?
Look. I'm gonna take that L and I'm gonna accept it sometimes, just like the rest of y'all need to out here, bro. All this talk about, the quality of the shoe. Like honestly, show me a 12 that's been released in the past 10 years that eventually didn't have some glue stains to them sometimes showing. Show me a Jordan 3 that sometimes didn't have a problem with the elephant print. You know what I mean? Like, just
that was the big complaint cycle about 22 and 23 along, man. Oh, QC issues. It wasn't about QC when you guys were fighting and shooting people for the metallic 5s that just dropped. Nobody ever complained about QC issues with those. Everybody else is up QC issues. I just find that very interesting.
And to be honest with you, how about the people that say, well, I'm not picking up that shoe because I heard and seen the QC issues? Like, that's not every pair.
No.
That's the thing. And people think, like, because that picture's been shared, 10x times around the internet, that's what all the shoes look like. No, you're talking about out of what? The 100,000 pairs released, maybe less than 2% came out looking like that, to be honest with you.
Which, in certain instances, you have control over. If you're doing in-store pickup, you can just simply ask to see the shoe before you walk out.
There you go.
That is true.
So that's true. That right.
Hey, did we ever get an update on this whole the pairs that will be covered in this 1985 heist? Do we know what happened with these pairs?
Yeah, they recovered the pairs. They never lost sight of the pairs. Right. So the feds had trackers on those cases. Each case contained like 2 to 3 boxes of sneakers.
Right. So I guess my question is this stock back in stock? Is that the
I was asking about that. Is it held as evidence, or does it get released back to Nike?
The feds still have it right now because it's still considered evidence, although it was a sting operation. So the feds still have to do their due diligence and their due process before they release the stock and get it back out. I highly doubt those boxes will be back in Nike's possession before the time of the drop.
For all we know, that could have been 1,984 BS pairs that Nike said, yeah, let them steal these.
And that's
Average, what up, man?
That's
Average in the building. What up?
That's true. That's very true.
What up?
I don't know.
Average salute.
Because they caught them fools out there in the middle of the desert, Wild Wild West style, bro.
So what that means, guys, stop stealing. Stop stealing.
They ain't gonna stop.
Stop it.
They ain't gonna stop. They just gonna listen.
Stop.
They just gonna find another way.
Told y'all we won't stop. Take that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Crazy.
And so that just lets you know there's a difference between those early pairs and the early pairs y'all favorite reseller be getting. Because somehow you getting their hands on them pairs and they legally able to sell them joints early. So that lets you know there's something. Listen, there's something going on that, like, for example, one of our favorites, Sniper Kick, somehow he got his hands on Brick by Bricks to sell. He got his hands on Unions to sell. He got his hands on 85 Highs to sell. His story is Tier 0 stores. And in some cases, maybe that's true. But what stores got them Brick by Bricks by now? There ain't nobody showed that they really had them joints yet.
I'm gonna tell you now, in Chicago, no tier 0 boutique has them yet. They are coming. Shipments are on the way, but they are not on premises yet. I don't know where he's getting his from.
So again, I've made this statement so many times to you guys. You have to look at the organization itself. The organization, whether the head honcho knows about it or not, they are absolutely opening up that back door, and they big pause, and they're giving those pairs up. Let's just be honest, because we know pairs are not really in stores or on the streets. Where is it coming from? It's coming from who absolutely created the sneaker. And DJ Tyler Radio family, you are right. What if they are fake? We don't know, but we're just assuming that by good faith, right? Because we don't have those pairs in hands. I agree with you 1,000%, right? But at the end of the day, it's about the organization. The organization has to release that sneaker to whomever they decide to. I want you guys to really think about that. Not to say that particular sneaker YouTuber is going to Nike and get them, but whoever his plug is absolutely getting them. So somebody is getting paid underneath the table. Let's just keep it 100.
Well, that's exactly what's happening, Jay. I was having this conversation with Hate to Lose with Joel earlier. I don't remember if it was today or last night. Days kind of running together. But to your point, look, there's a perk. There's always perks that come along with whatever you do. So let's take it out of the sneakers for a second. I have a moving business. I have a moving company. Y'all know this. I have a couple of moving trucks, right? So when I have a friend that needs something moved or whatever, then there's a perk to having me as a friend, right? I got the trucks. You don't got to go to U-Haul and rent them. I got equipment. I got moving pads. I got shrink wrap. I got dollies. I got all that stuff, right? So there's a perk to having me as a friend, and you have exposure to my trucks and me. You get a free move out the deal. That's my whole point. You pick up some furniture somewhere, and I just hook you up. It's a perk. So there's perks to every. If you work at McDonald's, you're gonna get free food. So these guys have their relationships, and I'm not even hating on that. Like, of course, there's backdooring that goes on. It's a perk to knowing the owner of a boutique, just like how there's a perk to knowing the owner of a moving company, right? So there's perks to it, and I'm not even hating on that. I highly doubt. I'm not. I don't know Sniper Kicks. I doubt the man selling fakes. He got a plug. the man.
I don't think he's selling fakes either. But
yeah, I don't think he's selling fakes. The man has a plug. I tell you what, I do doubt. I doubt that he's being truthful on how much he pays for them. When I watched him say he paid $420 for those velvet brown Travis Scotts, I was like, man, you ain't pay that much for those. You ain't pay that much on those. But once again, when it comes to business, right? You're not going to share all of this detailed information with your customer, because the moment I tell you I got these for $300 and I'm selling them for $500, you're going to see my profit basis. So I'm going to, I'm gonna try to chill with the negotiation and try to tell you, look, man, I paid $420 for these. Let me make a little $80 on the shoe, selling for $500. It sounds better, because people don't like feeling like they got ripped off. That's one thing people don't like. People don't like that feeling of getting ripped off.
Well, that's
so,
facts. That's facts.
So I honestly think, his shoe is gonna be legit, and he's connected. He's connected. Joel actually calls him the used car salesman. but he's connected, and I ain't mad at him for that.
Yeah, I mean, even on his platform, he hosts seminars of how to get into the wholesale sneaker game. So I definitely don't doubt what he does, and I probably won't question his authenticity of the sneakers as well. Right, I'm with you, Mr. Thing. However, we're just being biased because nobody likes him, because he's always lying. So it's hard to trust somebody that always lies, especially when
because Sniper never lies.
Sniper never lies, but I just think that's a rolling pun. But yeah, I mean, it's all about those connections, and that's why we tell you guys, get out there, right? It's more than just entering raffles, right? It's more than just trying, praying, you hit on the sneakers app, It's about getting out there in those streets, doing the footwork, literally the footwork, and meeting people, right? Getting to know your Nike reps, getting to know, the Foot Locker managers, getting to know the mom and pop, sneaker, tier 0 sneaker owners and stuff. So you gotta throw as many oars out there in the fire as possible. That's the only way you're gonna get ahead, and that's the difference between you and a person that just clicks on a link, enters a raffle, forgets about it until the day of the drop.
Facts.
Yo, speaking of,
what up, King?
What up,
King? What up? Hey, Lewis. I was talking to Joel earlier, and I was like, yo, I never messed around with Shoe Palace. When I went to the mall on Saturday, Shoe Palace had a line out the door. So I was like,
damn.
I was like, how do you mess around with that app? Like, do you reserve an app? He's like, nah, man, they're old school. You got to go in, you get the ticket, put your name down and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So all I got to do is go in, find a manager, slide them $25. So my name could get drawn.
25.
Bro, imagine how many people that's not sliding nothing. Think about that.
No.
Think about that. But
the only people not sliding him nothing. But the only people not sliding him nothing is his real good friends, bro.
My point is, if you go out and establish those relationships, I mean, you can put yourself right into that position. You know what I mean? Like I mean, because that's how it really works behind the closed doors.
I told y'all that's what it was for them white cement threes when Finish Line decided to do some QR code raffle joint.
Hey,
I knew the people in there, and it was like, and they made sure I got selected.
Hey,
listen, it's facts. It's true.
I can't be mad at that.
You ain't spitting no lies right now.
Everything is automated, right, man? The more you get in there and get to know them and let them get to know you, man, just like Brady Kicks just said, man, hey, it's the difference between them pulling you all the way up to that top 25 versus you catching another L.
Yep.
But, I mean, listen, the thing though is when you see some of the stuff going down now for some of these shoes, like, bro, when's the last time you heard someone was getting shot over their shoes or getting stuck up and robbed like that? You talking about stuff that ain't happened for almost 10 to 15 years.
Facts.
So, like, honestly, there's a lot of people out here. Yeah, granted, they'll go and line up and do all that, but most people look at that situation and go, you know what? Yeah, this online raffle a lot safer for me.
Hey, check out OIU 1986. Throw that up there real quick.
The flu games are restocking tomorrow, Foot Locker and Champs. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, good luck trying to get through though.
Foot Locker always gets their shipments in on Tuesday, folks.
Hey yo, Enzo, I love it.
I'm talking y'all through these damn earbuds right now.
King, don't say that. King, don't say that, bro. Don't say that, King. King, don't say that, bro.
What happened with Kyrie?
Kyrie got hurt.
Oh my God.
Dang.
I hope it was.
What happened to Kyrie?
He said Kyrie was crying while shooting his free throws, praying for a speedy recovery. Let me see if I can find a clip or something.
No, man. First AD, come on, man.
Oh, left knee sprain.
Everybody know I'm an AD fan, man. I'm all Anthony Davis. That's my guy.
It's the curse, man. AD went over there. Now everybody about to get hurt.
Oh God,
Bro, Anthony Davis like Mr. Glass, bro. He always getting hurt.
he is. He is.
Always getting hurt. This is man.
He is.
Who you think won that trade? Mavericks or Lakers?
For the short term, the Mavs. For the long haul, Lakers.
What place are the Lakers in right now in the West? I believe they're second in the West right now.
So you cannot equate that to any help from the Mavs with that trade, because Anthony Davis is a part of that reason. Why the Lakers was up. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I mean? Anthony Davis rebound, blocks, he can shoot, he can score, right? And then the Lakers just picked up a guy who can just score. He can't play no defense. He can't.
Yeah, but the first one can't stay healthy enough to do all those things.
No. Facts. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the Lakers won the long haul. The Mavs won the short term.
AD is trash.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Lakers are in second place and the Mavericks are in 10th.
Listen, the Lakers in second place because of AD, not because of who they just picked up.
AD is trash.
Okay.
How many games? Hold on. It says right here in the last 10 games, the Lakers are 8-2.
Yeah, but great. But this is not. That's part of the season. That's not most of the majority of the season.
Okay. Well, listen. All I know is, what have you done for me lately? And I see the Lakers have been winning, and the Mavericks have not. Like,
you got to remember, he didn't play a couple games too. You got to remember, he was hurt. He didn't play a couple games as well.
Who? Bro, they said with the way LeBron playing right now, he might be top 3 for MVP.
You said the way LeBron
40 years, but the way LeBron's playing since the trade has happened, since Luka's come over to the team, they said LeBron might find himself being top 3, top 5 in MVP voting with the way he's been playing.
I mean, that's cool, but you got
and they've been winning.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Lakers will not win. They will not go far because they have no defense. I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you right now. Luka is a great scorer. Yes, he is a ball hawk. He's a goddamn crybaby. His ass will fucking fail because he can't play defense. He can't. He's an assassin. I get it. He is an assassin, bro. But when it comes on the opposite side of the court, he is a liability. AD is hurt a lot, but when it comes to performance, overall, rebounding, blocking, scoring, there's no comparison.
Yeah, but how you doing that from the bench?
AD is trash. King is standing on it.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, to his point, how you doing that? Listen, that's all great, his potential, but your ass sitting on the bench because you can't stay healthy.
Facts.
Like, bro, like the way he got hurt, I don't even know what happened to him. All I saw, he started grabbing his junk, and that was all she wrote.
Because he got tripped over his shoestring.
Yeah, because he definitely didn't hit anybody. He had no contact.
I'm telling you, man, Mr. Glass, bro. And the dude was having a phenomenal game, and then, well,
facts.
What I dropped in the group chat.
Ooh.
Yeah, Brunson is a beast. I like Brunson.
Brunson is a beast.
Damn, bro, you got me like that. That's messed up. That's all right.
Got him.
That's all right. I got y'all. That's all right. I got y'all.
Oh, you son of a.
Oh yeah, I got y'all.
Oh man, AD is hurt a lot, man. He is. That's facts. I do feel like New York won that trade, though. I do feel like New York won that trade over the Wolves.
How long does LeBron have left? I don't know. I mean, He gonna be trying to pull Aaron Rodgers numbers, playing at 45 years old and shit.
I'm not mad at him. Listen, if you can stay healthy, you still got love for the game. Why not, bro? Like, listen, LeBron, I respect him. Hey,
he's
dude,
playing at a super high caliber still. That's
that
the
dude
impressive
is fire.
part.
Yeah.
That's the impressive part. He's not just getting on the court, just to be on cameras. He's playing at that high caliber.
Yeah. He is, but the Lakers won't go far. I promise you, they won't do nothing. They won't. They're gonna get mollywopped, and I'm not hoping for that, but I'm saying they're just gonna get mollywopped. I'm telling you, I know what's gonna happen. It's a different. You got to think about it. It's a different ball game when it comes to the playoffs, especially in the West. It's a different ball game, bro. It's a different ball game.
King might have said, "All I know is Mavs fans are not happy with Mr. Glassfoot."
That's true. Hey, King is right. King is right though. Facts. King is right. Facts.
I mean, it is strange though that they got pictures of my man Luka was drinking beers and all types of nonsense, bro. And now that he on the Lakers, he done dropped some weight. I guess they must have done something to his ass, bro. Like that's wild to me.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like the Cavs are coming out of the East. I feel like the Cavs will be coming out the East. In the West. The West is I don't know, man. OKC, they too young. They might be the best team, but I don't think they don't have that mental fortitude yet. But I don't know. The West, I don't know, man. It's up for grabs. It's up for grabs.
Hey, Lewis, while I still got you here, I want to ask you one question, since we were talking about starting a YouTube channel and all this content creation stuff. Because I know it's getting late for y'all. It's only 9:30 where I'm at, but out of
I gotta take my ass to sleep.
It's 11:30 for y'all. Yeah. So let me ask you this question, Lewis. If you had to collaborate with another creator, how would you approach it to benefit both channels?
Yeah, I mean that obviously would depend on the creator, right? I mean, me personally, like I would like to collaborate with somebody who actually knew what the hell they was talking about with some of these sneakers out here that actually know like some history and shit, because that way you can have like real conversations with them. Not just this nonsense of, oh, is this going to do well in resale market or not? Like, come on, man. But for whatever reason, for some reason, that content seems to still draw in a lot of people. That's because a lot of people don't actually like sneakers. They just like the clout and the money they can make off these sneakers, bro. Honestly, as far as the approaching is concerned, it's just a matter of, me being a smaller content creator trying to collaborate with someone with a larger platform than me. My value would have to be shown through, the knowledge, right? Because they ain't just gonna try to bring anybody up on there to talk about this stuff. You get some people on there and then they don't know. They basically show their ass, and now you vouch for them because you got them there on camera. You know what I'm saying? It's just like.
And keep in mind, you don't have to necessarily be with a larger creator. It's just another creator.
I mean, it's really, but you're right. But it's even just that, right? It's. If I was going to collab with somebody, it'd be someone who actually knew and has some real love for these shoes out here, bro. Because I feel like there's some people, you just kind of get this feeling that they faking the funk sometimes when it comes to sneakers, bro. You can just kind of tell if you pay attention to it enough. And like I tell you this, like I know people get on bro sometimes and they say what they say about them, but I give all the props in the world to someone like Unbreakable Kicks, because this man actually knows what he's talking about with a lot of these shoes out here. The man does his research. He knows the history on a lot of them. Say what you want about him and how he moves sometimes, but I respect his knowledge on shoes out here.
Mhm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just that's what I'm looking for, like-minded individuals. I mean, that's part of the reason why I linked up with a lot of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you can actually have some intelligent conversation about the way people move, the way the shoes are moving, thought processes on not just the sneakers themselves, but even the business aspect beyond that. You can't necessarily do that with other people because you go and ask some questions and they're like, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. And that's where the conversation will end because they don't really do no research beyond, well, here go the colorway. This is the shape of the shoe. And yeah, Mike did this, that, and the third in it from what I heard. And it's on to the next.
Enzo said, I'm in New Jersey, so I mess with Aaron, Aaron Top Shelf Kicks. I don't know who that is. Do anybody know who that is? Top Shelf Kicks?
I've heard of it before. I think he's North Jersey though.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
North Jersey.
I'll check it out.
I mean, that's the real thing, bro. Like, listen, for y'all in the chat, like, keep it a being with you. Like, we try to do a lot of research sometimes on what's going on out here in the world as far as shoes are concerned, and even beyond that, just the business aspect. What's the reason behind marketing behind certain shoes, certain brands, different collaborations, the storylines behind some of these shoes that are coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be more than just here to go to colors and this is what it may or may not do on the resale.
Yeah, and consumer trends, everything ties into what you're saying. Yeah, it's global. It's not narrow. It's very broad.
And to keep it a being, like, y'all don't realize, like, you know what? We should do that one day. Just go through a bunch of our quote unquote perceived bricks that we actually have in this collection. Because truth be told, a lot of times we picking up sneakers just because we like it. We don't give a shit about no resale out here. Like, that's a nice ass shoe. Or at least it is to me. Yeah, but we know there's a lot of y'all out there that'll pass over a shoe because you know what? My boy don't like him. He's called him trash, so I ain't gonna get him. Okay.
But we say all the time, on our podcast, man, wear what you like.
Yep.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. We live by that model.
Yep.
Wear what we like.
Yep. Facts.
100. What about you, Jay? To that question, if you had to collaborate with another creator, how would you approach it to benefit both channels?
I mean, honestly, man, like if I'm picking somebody, I'm picking Jumpman Bostic. I'm picking Jumpman Bostic because, in my opinion, I feel like Jumpman Bostic knowledge when it comes to the sneaker game almost pretty much is unmatched. And the dope thing about Jumpman Bostic, he's not a millionaire, right? He's a guy who got shoes from 85. A guy who absolutely has stuff that celebrities don't even have, that they even forgot about. Jordan golf shoes, the Jordan winterized boots, things that people have no absolute clue about, right? I would definitely like to sit down with Jumpman Bostic and definitely pick his brain with stuff. That's who I would go for. I'm not going for a celebrity. I'm not going for any of that. I'm going for the person who's like me, right? And I can sit down and not only give my knowledge, but definitely soak up what he has. Without a shadow of a doubt, Jumpman Bostic.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
For myself, I don't have a person in mind, but there's a very good chance I wouldn't go for a top YouTube creator personally. Number one, I've already had opportunities to be on other bigger platforms and all that other good stuff, and I honestly, I really don't even take them. But that's just me personally. I would look for something on a personal level, I would seek out for a channel or something that I don't do, so that I, kind of adding that to my belt, if that makes sense. So my answer would be something that I do not do. That's what I would seek. Like right now, I don't do restorations. I do my cleanings, but I don't do restorations. So I would like to collaborate with somebody who does restorations, just as an example. I don't have any PEs, so I would like to collaborate with someone who got nothing but PEs. Someone in the chat mentioned that about DJ, the DNA show, right? And DJ's cool as hell. Him and Pops, I mean, they're mad cool. But so like that's I would like to branch off into an area that I am not exploring. That would be my answer. Part of that growth deal. I want to grow on them.
Whoa.
And shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all double tapping that screen. Run them likes up, yo.
Hey. Shout out
my
to
man
everybody
Enzo said. Who my man Enzo said? He said, "Should I make some coffee? I'm loving this. Great job, guys."
Nah. I got work.
I gotta take my ass to sleep.
Yeah, I got another 12-hour shift. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Look, this and Enzo, like I said, hit me up on IG. My what's my IG? Because I'm bugging on my IG. My IG is chill. That's my IG. It's not even.
No, it's not chills.
Yeah, not chill.
Is it not chill? Yeah. G. Hey man. Hey, make sure y'all have notification bells turned on, man. And catch us Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern, One Pair at a Time podcast. And look, I'll be back on Earth too.
He'll be back on Earth. On Earth.
Hey, yo, this is so dope, man. Tapping in with my brothers tonight, man, on a random Monday night.
Yeah, it was random.
Jack going crazy, man. Yo, chat, y'all brought it tonight, man. The energy, man, the feedback, man. Y'all been going back and forth with each other, man. Yo, that's so dope. There's a vibe tonight. Thank y'all for catching a vibe, man, with One Pair at a Time off the radar, off the map tonight, man. Let's go.
Hey, real quick, with the rest of this year and the GRs we getting, it's gonna be some nasty work out here for some of these kicks, bro. Like, remove all these collabs. These GRs is about to be some nasty work for people to get on. These shattered backboard ones, nasty work. White cement fours, diabolical nasty work, bro. These black cat fours with Nike Air on the back, ultra diabolical nasty work. Great fives, oh man.
Fours, come on,
man.
Come on.
Black tongue 5 red joints, oh man. Gammas, oh man. Man, listen.
Jordan 1 lows.
Guys, we're talking about GRs, yo. General releases.
That is a GR. What are you talking about?
I know, that's what I'm saying. We're not talking about collab. I'm saying we're talking about general releases.
So if the GRs are like that, folks, forget about it. Cancel Christmas.
Like, here's the thing, too. When's the last time? Aqua Bugs Bunny H. Yeah. Listen, here's the thing.
Them joints is tough.
I want y'all to think about something. You conceivably could hit on all the GRs and walk away a happy person, minus the collabs.
That is true.
Minus the collab, you can walk away a happy person, minus the collabs, y'all.
Flu games just flew, and now we're about to get the Taxi 12s.
Yeah.
Man.
Rare Air Force.
Y'all are giving us our dream team of sneakers, man, in the year 2025.
Man.
White cement.
Man.
Look.
I'm telling you, man, the crime rate's about to go up because people about to be out there robbing folks.
I hope not.
I got a pair that I got a question on, and I'm really wondering how these are gonna do. And and how are these UNC reimagined ones actually gonna do out here? I got mixed feelings on it, to be honest with you. I really do. I got mixed feelings on that shoe for some reason.
Well, let's take into consideration what's dropping, either before, the week before, or the week after, because these things are all stacked.
Well, not only that,
hard to do with the sales.
Not only that, I feel like what our guy G-Fish tell us, bro. Nike giving us some baking soda on that joint. Like, you ain't switching up the box. You basically redoing what you did on another reimagined shoe. Like, it's nice, but I'm just kind of like,
do you really need it? Especially if you already have the OG.
It's like, I mean, I don't have the OG, but I'm looking at this like it's not giving me a different feel to have these. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, okay, the Royal Reimagines. Now, I don't have the original pair, but I was like, but with these, I was like, I like these. I was a fan of the suede. I thought the quality was there, and I'm like, I'm happy with these. Cool, but I'm like, well, you cracking the leather on the collar, and you not even switching up the box. Like, you just.
Well, you can't even see the cracked leather on the collar. That's the one thing. Unlike
it's just
pounds where it was black collar, you could see it.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, you give us again a sale midsole. Like, I don't know.
I'm a little iffy on those. It's not high on a priority for me. Where you at with those, Perp?
Well, that's why I was asking. I was like, I wonder what's dropping the week before or the week after that one, because that's going to be a big predetermined indicator right there of how well the sneaker does. If you're dropping in the middle of a desert, it'll do well. It won't be an instant sellout. It'll be a moderate fizz, but it will eventually sell out, absolutely, because there are a lot of people that don't have the OG. I have the OG, so for me, it's either or. I don't really care. But for those people that wanted it back in the day, this is their second chance of redemption. But it was a hot sneaker when it dropped. The OG sold out right away. It was a fast sellout. I'm sure you all remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, much to Warrior King's points, man. It'll be game time decision for a lot of people.
And that's why I said earlier when we talk about the Midnight Navy FB4s, it's like, you did it already, especially with that color blocking. Like, a different color blocking, I think, would have gone a long way beyond just, okay, let's remove the green and put the blue on.
Yeah. I think a lot. What do we? What's the release date on those?
The UNC Reimagine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Do we know what month at least?
I want to say it's summertime.
I thought it was April or May.
Really?
Yeah, I could be wrong. On this. I can't remember. But yeah.
I'm not sure.
Because I know we have the Reimagined 4. I'm sorry, the White Cement 4 is dropping in May. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that's May.
And then June is going to be a little dry, and then July the Shattered Backboards drop.
Yeah. No, White Cement is July, I thought.
No, White Cement is May.
It's May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. July is the Shattered Backboards.
So one of the Black Tongue Fire Reds.
I thought that was a fall release.
What about the grapes?
That's summer release.
Isn't that July or August?
I think that's the summer release, the grapies. I think.
Honestly, with what's all come out, we're going to see probably one of the best summers as far as sneakers is concerned in a while. There's usually summertime's like the dead zone for a lot of those kicks out here.
Yeah, but we see Nike's not playing by the rules now, so anything and everything goes right now.
Yes.
Your typical summer releases will not be your typical summer releases. Say yesterday's price is not today's price, damn it.
Oof.
Okay.
Hello.
The SP4s, they are slated to drop in a couple of weeks, but that's subjective right now. That could change.
And I'm wondering how them Jordan 4 Cave Stones are going to do. You know which ones I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
They're brown,
Yeah.
with black midsole, and they got Nike Air on the back.
That look good to me.
They look good.
To me, that look good.
Slow sizzle.
To me, that look good, bro. That look good to me.
Yeah. I'm looking at those joints.
Them joints look fire.
It's giving me like taupe vibes.
Listen,
yeah. That's exactly what it's looking like.
I tell you, man.
Picked him up for a minute before he got rid of him. He couldn't hold on to him long.
I don't care about these that people say, oh, this is a GR. I told y'all this year my main focus is OGs. My main focus this year is OGs, as well as I will tell you there's a main sneaker out there that I need to go for outside of the OGs. And I need to have it in my collect, which is that off-white AJ1. I need to have that.
The Alaska. Yeah.
Yep. I need to have that in our collect. But besides that, bro, I'm telling you, this is an OG season for me. That's why I wasn't mad about the unions. I'm not even stressing. I don't care.
Let's talk about how those Travis Scotts just completely plummeted in price. The UPS specials. Let's go. The limited steppers.
This is the silhouette that I like.
They are
literally that I like.
Under 4.
Delaney's?
No, the Browns. You're talking about the Browns.
Velvet Brown.
The Velvet Browns is
they're like 400.
Right. 400. Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
A lot of people.
It's a dope colorway.
Yeah. I mean, look here. Listen. Here's the thing, though. Let's look at history. Just remember, them Black Phantoms at one point was in the dirt too, and then for whatever reason, that price said it's time to make the climb.
Mr. Dick, you still got your Black Phantoms, right?
Yes.
And he's holding high.
I'm not mad at him.
I'm actually ready to.
It's time he let him go.
Something with those.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Nah, but
my next day off, which is Wednesday, I'm going to go through and pull out a couple of kicks, man, and get up on trade block. Those Black Phantoms are gonna be up there. Girl dads, Kobe girl dads, Black Phantoms.
I missed this. What was the premise about selling sneakers to people on IG? Somebody get got on IG? Because I missed that part.
No, we weren't talking about we were talking about what occurred with a sneaker YouTuber and a subscriber.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
So you know who Jason G Kicks is? I
know who he is.
Yeah.
The Dominican cat. Yeah, Dominican bull.
Jason G behind the scenes. So Jason G Kicks. So to make a long story short, Jason G Kicks, he does real versus fake videos.
Yeah, right? I know that. Yep.
Right. He sends his fake kicks off to the DR. You know, like he just gives them away. He had somebody named Nick, just some random person. I don't know who Nick is. Some random person hit him up and was like, "Yo, I would like to buy your rep Union Ones from you." Right? Mm-hmm. Now, this Nick guy went ahead and made the purchase, right, from Jason G Kicks. But Nick goes over to He Got Kicks and he goes, "Hey, He Got Kicks, man. I just copped some fake kicks off of Jason G Kicks. He sold me some fakes and he charged me $300 for them. These Union Ones and blah blah blah." So truth be told, and He Got Kicks is cool too, but He Got Kicks, he didn't really verify. He didn't reach out to Jason G. He Got Kicks just turned on his camera and was like, "Yo, Jason G Kicks just scammed this dude, for some Jordan 1 Unions. Then fakes, and he charged $300 for them." So now Jason G had to pull up the receipts. He made a video after that. Was like, "Yo, people are talking bad on my name." This Nick guy, Nick hit me up. He asked if I was selling my fakes. I said, "Sure, they're UAs. Everybody knows it is." So he shows the message saying, "Yo, I would like to purchase your UA, Union Ones or whatever." Jason G was like 135. Nick said, "Can you do 120?" Jason G said, "Sure." He sends him the kicks. I guess the guy didn't like him. So then he goes to a bigger YouTuber and was like, yo, I just copped some fakes and I didn't know him. Nick lied, and that's just the bottom line. So
damn.
So he got kicks, actually made an apology short video. He got rid of, I don't know if he deleted it or made it private, but he got rid of his little smear video that he had against Jason G Kicks. So to make a long story short, it's a valuable lesson to everyone. And I was talking to Perp about this as well, you know, to you know, like, you know, gather your facts, man, and you know what I mean, before you jump on a bandwagon of killing somebody's name and all that stuff. And so that was the reason why Jay had mentioned, kind of like in his title, like, should you even, you know, sell kicks to your subscribers, you know, or do business transactions with your subscribers, because Jason G Kicks pretty much got lied on by this random Nick guy.
You know what? It was so crazy is he got kicks, knew he was going to be able to get some clicks off a video like that.
Yo, his video got like over 12,000 views, bro.
Look, let me tell y'all something. The negativity brings people out the woodwork, yo. The negativity brings a lot of people out the woodwork. Listen, if there was like a smear video out there about anything we did, bro, let me tell y'all something right now. That shit would get way more views than anybody saying, "Hey, I got to compliment so and so."
Yeah,
the negativity be bringing people out.
What up,
and that's
King?
the thing. And look, it was so sad. You know what's so sad about it too? When you look at these sneakers out here, like hearing about people fighting, hearing about people getting robbed. Like, why does it take that type of stuff out here for people to go, "Oh, I really like this shoe"? Like, why do y'all need that type of negativity around these sneakers for you to go, "Oh man, I gotta have these shoes now"? Because look what's going on out here for them. Like people getting trampled and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. It's wild the way, you know. I know we all talk about something that's hard to get, but is it really worth somebody's life?
Not at all.
These sneakers really worth somebody's life like that, just for you to like them, just for you to be like, "I'm proud to have these on my feet"?
Yeah, not at all. But I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a part of me that I'm about to say something controversial again, but whatever. I still listen to R. Kelly music because there's certain songs with R. Kelly that has brought me through certain things in life. I don't agree with things that he's done in his lifestyle, but I can separate the artist from the artwork, and the artwork. The point that I'm trying to make is, how do you go from like, "You must be used to me spending," you know, to "I believe I can fly," because you're gonna give the people what they want. That's how you go. That's how you make the transition. And when you give the people what they want, people want the drama. To your point, man, don't nobody want to see no reality TV show of people like getting along together like how we are now and copping shoes. Don't nobody want to see that.
Hey, if we was on here arguing and fighting, I'm telling you right now, people be sitting back with their popcorn.
Bro,
man,
imagine if we were up here acting all friendly to each other, but then we got a sneaker cam, and I'm over here like, "Yo, I don't like Perp's beard, man. He be sitting there thinking his beard is looking fresh, and I'm doing all that behind the scenes."
Hey, fuck y'all collections.
yo, behind the scenes, I'm like, "Yo, Jay Elevator, he got like 5 reps, you know." But my that's what the people want, man. People gonna want the drama. And so, I mean, and to your point, man, like, it ain't worth. Hey, yo, fam, Lewis, you and I had talked about this behind the scenes a couple of days ago when I had mentioned about, think about feet, think about shoes and feet. That is the lowest part of your body, is the feet. Literally, it's the most bottom part of your body that's designed to touch the ground. Why would you think that a pair of sneakers is more valuable than someone's life or their health and their, like, what? It's the most bottom part of your body that's designed to get dirty. It's feet. Yeah. Arguably one of the most smelliest parts of our bodies. Some of y'all, it's your asses because you don't wash them properly. But outside of that, outside of that, I'm not saying y'all. Not our subscribers. I'm talking to the other y'all.
Did you say butt hairs?
Nah, bro.
But they're not y'all, but the other y'all. But my point
somebody ran to the bathroom right now to check their ass.
Nah, none of our subscribers is like that. But my point is, why would you hurt someone over feet? Think about that for us. Yeah. Feet. We're talking about feet.
Dirty toenails.
Feet. It's totally not worth it. And
on your heel.
Facts.
Like, your life is way more valuable than a pair of sneakers. I'm gonna share one last story with y'all, man. Last year, well, actually, I think it was a year and a half ago now. Anyway, I was in a grocery store.
Hold on a second. What my man Ohio 1986 said, bro? He said, butt hair sneakerheads call it suede.
Ooh, now that's smooth.
Hey,
that is smooth.
Hey, when some of y'all got them QC issues from that suede, you know, that came from the cow's ass, yo.
So, I'm gonna share.
My man said I just use wet wipes.
I'm gonna share a quick story.
Who got the bidet, yo? Who got the bidet?
Yo, I sat down on a bidet for the first time, one of my customers, and it was a brand new experience.
I just use a towel, some soap, and some water after I'm done.
So I got a pile of leaves in the back I normally run to, but
damn. Hey, if it's 3, let it be, right?
There you go.
Jeez.
All right, Mr. Thing, what was your story?
All right, real quick. I pulled into the grocery store. I normally park far away so that, you know, I don't get the door things, which I got plenty on my car now. But I park like far away, and Perp, check this out. This is in my I got a 550 BMW. My mirrors fold in, so I pull up, park, throw it in drive. My mirrors fold in, and I open up my door because I park far away. I open up my door, and somebody runs into my car door. A Mini Cooper hits my car while my door's open, right?
Oh. Hey, yeah.
And I'm talking about, like, the reason why I honestly, like, legit didn't see them was because, like, I pull up far away, I put it in park, my mirrors flip in, so I didn't see a car coming on my driver's side to park right next to me. So I open my door, and he runs right into it. Boom. Anyway, to make a long story short, it was a kid driving, and he gets out, and he's like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die. My parents gonna kill me." So I'm like, "Yo, relax, like, bros. It's a car. A car is designed to get you from point A to point B. No matter if it's a Honda Civic, if it's a Bentley, if it's a Bugatti, it's a car. Oh my God, it's a car. It is a car. Your life is more valuable than a car." Like, all right, fine. It might be a nice car. That's what insurance is for. But see, I'm giving you 45-year-old wisdom now. I'm not giving you my 20. My 20, I'll punch in your face. But at 45, it's just
I was gonna say because you come from the city. You come from the city where they step on your butt. They step on your butters. It's over, bro. They step on that butt of Tim's.
Back in the day,
step on my Air Force Ones. What?
Yes.
My crispy whites.
Back in the day, it will be some drama, but at 45, man, I'll teach you how to clean your kicks and save your life.
Hello.
There you go.
In today's culture, letting something go can save your life. Let that pride and let that ego go.
Let me tell you something. Y'all don't understand. Y'all young boys in here don't understand sometimes. Fools used to roll up in the car, and they would purposely stand in a certain way, hoping you step on their shoes so they could pop something off, bro. Because they knew they wasn't getting no booty that night. So he's like, if I can't get it down, I'm fighting somebody, bro.
Nah, you right. But guess what? I ain't never go to them sausage parties, some little sausage fest. I ain't never go there anyway.
Whoa.
Man.
Whoa. Hold the mustard.
Man, y'all know how I be up in them hood spots, bro. You know how I be.
Oh.
Shoot.
But look, anyway, that was my story, man. Let's show some love and respect to each other. I'm glad, look, whether he got kicks apology was authentic or not. Hopefully he reached out to Jason G, and it seems like they. And watch this. Shout out to Jason G Kicks, because watch this. In Jason G Kicks video, he said I'm not even mad that he got kicked. He was like, I don't know, bro. I don't talk to him out like that. But like he said, I'm not even mad at him because he thought what he did was right by exposing a scammer, because they both got, lied to, for lack of better words. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't even getting out. He wasn't even going after he got kicks like that. He was just like, man, he thought he actually what he did was right, the right thing by exposing some fraud, which is what you should do in order to protect the community. That is a grown man move right there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. I appreciate y'all. It's time to get some sleeps because I got another 12-hour shift to work tomorrow. Yep. And yeah.
And I got about a 4-hour nap. I got to get up early. So
shout out.
Appreciate y'all, chat. Appreciate everybody out there. Appreciate y'all 100%. We really do.
Yeah, man. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate everybody for tapping in. My brothers, look, man. Mad love. Thanks for tapping in. Let's do this again. Let's try to get something going before Saturday. I'm down. Yo, we out.
Peace.